Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setups for today. So nothing really transpired. I think looking at the 8-hour, we had a bit of a rally to the upside. Does look like a potential double top, and I'll look at that at the lower time frame to give it to you. But you can see here's the first high, opened a bit low, came back to test that high and dropped off. Didn't quite hit the structure I was looking for. I'm looking for this area to sell off. That's 34,324, and now we are sort of back. If I pick up on that actual there, we are testing that area again. Look at the oscillators indicating a move to the downside with diversions. So take this previous high, bring it up to this high. You can see there's the previous high there, and now we've got a lower high, whereas oscillator's got a higher high. So that is continuation diversions, and continuation is down. We are in a downward trend at the moment. So 3-hour, you can see we had some pretty strong buying going into the close of last week, and that also ended up with a weekly pin bar. So that just indicates that there's a lot of strength last week. So a lot of buyers that came in and saw value in this area. So and they haven't sold yet. Definitely haven't sold off yet. So for me at the moment, this is still a bit of a tussle. If you look at the 3-hour oscillator starting to ease off, I'm just going to fine tune this level, because there is the correct level there, and you can see that's the area that we're selling off at the moment. So if this holds, then we definitely have a potential for a move back to the upside. We still have this sort of weird head and shoulders. You can argue that this is the shoulder and this is the right shoulder, but now we've dropped below it, so it could be forming another right shoulder, or alternatively it is just a continuation to downside. So moral of the story is very, very simple. We need to be breaking back above 34,129 for us to even consider looking for opportunities to buy. So looking at the 1-hour, and you can see we did get above the moving averages here. We were above for pretty much a day and a half almost, and got above the 155, but didn't really test it. And we had this bar here that looked like it was testing, but I don't like it when it forms like that. It's not the body's kind of on the moving average rather than above it. And then we just close, we get another bar that closes below it. We don't really get above it, so that's null and void. So we're looking for another opportunity to break this and continue. What we're seeing at the moment is pretty much 2 pushes down yesterday. First push, consolidation. Second push, this is looking like a flag to me. So let's just take one of these higher levels here. That is the area to pay attention to. So 33,568, I'd expect price to get back into that area, and it is going to form a flag, pretty much guaranteed of that. So that's the flag. Come back to this area, reject it, and then you're looking for your second move down, and that second move down is going to be something like that, which brings us into no man's land. But you can see there's quite a few areas you could pay attention to. So I would pay attention to this low of yesterday first, and you'll probably see a bounce back to test the flag, and then a continuation to the downside. Just want to check if that level lines up with anything on the 8-hour. Make sure we got the right one, the bottom one. It does line up with something on the 8-hour. You can see there was a previous resistance there, 32,791. Okay, that's good enough for me. So just moving back to the hour quickly. That's kind of the structure that we've got at the moment. So we're looking for a move onto a level, and then we're looking for a rejection of the level for a measured move back down to this area here of 32,791. So there is another small level that you should probably pay attention to, and that's right where we are now. You can see there's a previous swing low. There it is there. So for me, 15 minutes again is the way to play this. Just make sure you've got the first two fractals, there they are there, first one, second one, and we're kind of flirting with this area. Look at the oscillators indicating another move to the upside, so it wouldn't surprise me to see us come back up to the 155 area here. This is the zone I'm waiting for, 35,568. If we can get back into this area and we reject that area, definitely looking for opportunity to sell off that for a continuation to the downside and looking for this measured move. So that's kind of my view. Stops. So if we do get to this area, a small position size, and you can probably look for the structure. So I just want to find a good bit of structure that let's just take this one here. So you've got a move up to a level, and then you've got an inside bar. So your trade is going to be based off that bar there. So you're looking for a break of the bar, a close below this bar here. So you've got the green bar, then you've got the red bar, which is the inside bar. That is your trigger. You're looking for a close below it, and your stop is above here. So in this scenario, you could have taken that with a stop above there. It's 230 points, and you're looking for the area to head for, and that's 230 points to the downside. You can see there's a lot of consolidation here in that particular little scalp. If we look at this one here, there's another one right here. So there's my kind of inside bar. It's not really a decent inside bar, but there you have a nice long tail with engulfing bars. So you've got quite a bit going on here with the oscillators grip the upside. So kind of break of that structure, you can see a little bit of inside bar, then an engulfing bar. So this close here would have been your trigger for the shorts, and your stop is up here. So kind of that's what you want to be looking for. Wait for price to get back to level, and then start giving you an inside bar, engulfing bar, or a pin bar, and you're looking to short off that level with a stop just above the structure as soon as price closes below your price action. Anyway, that's kind of me today. Definitely looking for continuation to the downside, unless we start breaking these levels to the upside and forming a base there, then we need to start changing our tune. But at the moment, that is the trade we're looking for. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.